Hey everyone, Kyle Walker here. If you love cars, fixing things, or just want to understand your vehicle better, you're in the right place. I share hands-on tips, smart driving advice, and straight-up car talk without the fluff. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and stick around till the end. You don't want to miss what's coming up. Let's get into it.
Downsizing engines are quite popular in the modern automotive world. This is due to their small size, turbocharging, and direct injection. What is downsizing? The term downsizing literally translates as downsizing. It comes from the word downsizing. It has two parts, down and size. They translate as down and size respectively. Otherwise, this process is called motor boosting. In simple words, engine downsizing is the process of reducing the size of the engine. Consequently, their working volume. What are the main disadvantages of engine downsizing? Russian society does not like to introduce any innovations. Voluminous power units are popular in the country. If a citizen buys a car with an engine of less than 1.6 liters, he will remain misunderstood by the rest. This is due to the fact that volumetric units are more robust than small ones. They have the ability to be repaired multiple times. This makes them more practical and convenient. Engine downsizing is inconvenient for Russian people for several reasons. Consumption of more fuel. Consequently, more waste and unforeseen expenses. Faster wear and tear. To develop a normal speed, the motor must spin up very quickly, and this leads to wear and tear. Lack of repair capability. For the most part, such engines are disposable. Their mileage is 200,000 kilometers. Another mileage is impossible due to the other disadvantages of downsizing. To provide the engine with enough horsepower, it will be necessary to purchase a turbine. This part is very expensive in both price and maintenance. In addition, its repair will require the help of an official station. Inability to overtake on highways and poor acceleration. On these kinds of roads, small displacement engines are helpless. To get such an opportunity, you need to have a few cubes in the engine reserve. The Russian man's dislike of small volume engines is quite justified. In addition, modern representatives have very delicate equipment. This also adds negativity to them. In order for the engine not to spoil before time, you should use only high-quality fuel. Important. Cleaning the injectors is one of the most important processes. No maintenance after every 10,000 kilometers can be done without it. Pros of downsizing. In addition to a large number of disadvantages, downsizing of motors has positive sides. These include low fuel consumption with moderate use. For this reason, such cars are ideal for those who save money. If you use quality oil and timely visit the station, you should not look under the hood of the car up to 150,000 kilometers. If you take care of the vehicle properly, even the worst engine can reach this mark. Such motors are cheaper than conventional ones. Consequently, the car itself will cost a smaller amount. Also saving money. Thanks to modern technology, it becomes possible to get an engine output of up to 110 horses from just 1 liter. The fact that this is possible only at high revolutions does not matter. Although the torque is high, it has large dimensions. Thanks to this, the motor has a high level of injectivity. In addition, the effect of the turbine is also felt. Read also, is it allowed to drive a car without a bumper? Examples of cars with small engines. The Russian market does not abound in cars with small engines. One of the companies producing such cars is Nissan. It launched the Qashqai with a 1.2 engine. But now they are gone, as the model did not get popularity. Experiments with 3-cylinder engines are also conducted by the French. They often send new models to Russia for sale. This helps them to understand whether such motors will become popular in the country. So here are some models of cars with downsized engines, which are presented in Russia. Citroën C3 Aircross. It is a crossover. It is very compact. In its configuration, the base engine is represented by a 1.2-liter motor in several versions. The number of horses is 82 or 110. Depends on the equipment. Kia Picanto. It has a liter power unit that has 67 horsepower. In addition, there is a small engine with 1.2 liters and 84 horses. Mercedes-Benz Citan. It is copied from the Renault Kangoo. Due to this, a new engine with the code 112 is available in Russia. It is a 1.2-liter engine that has a large heel and a potential of 112 horses. Peugeot 2008. French model. It is a compact crossover. It has an engine of 1.2 liters. There is no turbine. The potential is 82 horsepower. Interestingly, this car has only automatic transmission. Toyota C-Char. The engine is 1.2 liters with 116 horsepower. The unit is one of the novelties of the company, but it does not yet have positive reviews. It is worth paying attention to the Smart for 4. He brought to Russia engines 0.9 liters in the Brabus version. They have 110 horsepower. Such units can hardly be called unpowerful, but there is a probability that their service life will not be long. Why you should not take small engines B/A. Cars with small engines, bought not in the salon, can become a problem in Russia. This is due to the fact that they need to be carefully monitored. This will help them to work more. With poor care, the car will already after 80,000 to 90,000 kilometers go badly. And since Russian people also know how to twist the mileage, then when buying there is no full confidence in how much more actual mileage is left. Read also, recommended pressure in the tires of the car. Used cars have their own peculiarities that need to be taken into account. Each type of engine has its own characteristics. These set its lifespan. For most of the 1.2-liter engines, it ranges from 150,000 to 180,000 kilometers of mileage. Therefore, it is very important to know the exact remaining mileage. How the vehicle is maintained is very important to the vehicle. Purchasing a car from another owner, the buyer will not know what condition it is in. The way the vehicle has been driven makes a huge difference. If the driver has been abusing the engine may soon need to be replaced. At best, it may need to be repaired. Repairing such engines costs a lot of money. There are cases when it is impossible. It will be necessary to buy a new unit. But on the secondary market, it is difficult to find a suitable replacement. What is inside the cylinder block? It is impossible to know during the purchase transaction. For this reason, options for replacement will have to be searched for at random. However, if you take the car inspection at the time of purchase with full seriousness, you can find a normal variant. But it will be very difficult. At least you need to take with you a person well-versed in cars, better a professional in this case. Also after the deal, it is better to take the car to a quality station to have a full diagnosis. How do you feel about cars with small engines? Do you think that downsizing should develop more and more? Write your opinion in the comments. If you like this article, please share it with others. In conclusion, engine downsizing represents a significant shift in automotive engineering, focusing on smaller, more efficient engines that deliver impressive performance while reducing fuel consumption and emissions. By harnessing advanced technologies such as turbocharging and direct fuel injection, manufacturers are able to create vehicles that not only meet stringent environmental standards, but also provide a thrilling driving experience. As we move towards a more sustainable future, the benefits of engine downsizing, enhanced efficiency, lower operating costs, and reduced environmental impact make it a compelling choice for both consumers and manufacturers alike. Embracing this trend could lead to a new era of smarter, greener transportation. Thank you for watching, and we hope you gained valuable insights into the world of engine downsizing.